My daughter's friend asked if our house had a hiding spot where nobody could find her. Then she said she needed one tonight. My daughter had her friend Sarai over after school for the first time. Sarai was 9, quiet, smiled a lot, but never with her eyes. She ate 3 plates of pasta without stopping, and when I put out more, she looked at me like I'd performed a miracle. You just let people eat as much as they want here? I laughed. Of course. She didn't laugh. She whispered, "That's so nice." At 7:30, I told the girls Sarai's ride was coming at 8. Sarai went still, put her fork down carefully like she was trying not to make a sound. Then she looked at my daughter and said, "Can you show me your room one more time?" They went upstairs. 5 minutes later, my daughter came down alone and said something that made my skin crawl. "Dad?" Sarai asked if we have a hiding spot, somewhere nobody would find her. She said she needs one tonight. I went upstairs. Sarai was on my daughter's bed with her backpack packed in her lap. I sat across from her. "Hey, Sarai, you okay?" She nodded too fast. "I heard you asked about a hiding spot." She looked at the door, then the window, then me. "I'm fine. Kids who are fine don't ask about hiding spots." Her chin started shaking, but she didn't cry. She pressed her lips together until they turned white. Then so quietly, I had to lean in. "He checks my bag when I get home. If anything is different, he knows I told." I asked who. She shook her head. "I can't say his name in someone else's house. He said he can hear it." I asked if he lived with her. "He lives in the room next to mine. He moved in when my mom started working nights. My mom doesn't know." I asked what happens at night. She pulled her sleeve up. "Burns. Small, round, and evenly spaced. Deliberate." She pulled it back down. He said, "If I ever tell, he'll do it to my little brother. My brother is 4. He sleeps with a stuffed whale." I stood up. "Sarai, you're not going home tonight." Her eyes went wide. "He'll know. He'll know I didn't come back and he'll hurt Ciro. Nobody is hurting Ciro." I called 911, told them everything, gave them Sarai's address from the playdate permission form. They dispatched units to both locations. Then I called Sarai's mother. Third ring. She sounded tired. Double shift tired. "Is Sarai okay?" "She's safe. She's here." Then I said, "Who is the man living in the room next to your daughter?" Dead silence. "What man?" "The one who moved in when you started working nights. Sarai has burns on her arms. She says he'll hurt Cairo if she tells anyone." Her voice broke completely. "There's nobody living in my house. Cairo is home right now. He's with the neighbor's son. I watch him on the monitor. Police are already on the way." She screamed and I heard her car start before the call dropped. Officers arrived at my house first. One spoke to Sarai in my daughter's room for almost an hour. My daughter sat outside the door the whole time. She'd brought Sarai a blanket and juice box and slid them under the door without being asked. Then the officer came down. He looked at me and said we need to talk. They'd found a man living in the basement of Sarai's house. Lock installed on the inside. Mattress, clothes, food. He'd been entering through an interior door after the mother left for night shifts. The baby monitor in Ciro's room had been turned to face the wall. He'd been there at least 3 months. Sarai knew the entire time. She never told her mother because the man said the cameras were always watching. She thought her mother could see everything and was letting it happen. She thought her mom knew. She came to my house that afternoon not for a playdate. She came because today was the day she'd asked someone for help. She picked my daughter because 4 months ago my daughter shared her lunch when Sarai forgot hers. Sarai remembered. She's with her grandmother now. Her mother took leave and hasn't left her side. Ciro still sleeps with his whale. My daughter asked last week if Sarai could come for another playdate. I said of course. She said good, because Sarai told her she's never had a friend whose house felt safe. She said ours does.